Alright, when I was like, before I did my raid tonight, I noticed there was actually a little bit more to Blue Dragon thing. Like in the mail, like I got like 2 more things. Letter from Caligos, a single piece of thick parchment. Hello, Kat. I've been thinking about your last visit. Though you might know, though I might know where Caligos is, given your friendship with him, he is difficult to locate nowadays. You, on the other hand, why any messenger knows knows your name by now. Next time we meet, I'd like to hear more about your worldly adventures. Whenever you feel like the time is right, could you please give this letter to Caligos? I hope that both of you, hope to see both of you soon.
Dearest Calic, it was never ending, getting to know grief. It was deeper than the oceans of Azeroth, more twisted than the sands of time, darker than the void. Dragonkin was a welcome distraction. Here, however, rekindled a hope I thought lost. If grief decides to visit Dawn's Blossom, I will meet it with my life. Someday, let's fly over Azeroth again.
Damn. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So much fucking interruptions. I was just trying to read it, not start cutscene. I didn't expect it to actually be voice acted. Thanks to your help, we ensured the grandfather's final days were full of adventure. It meant as much to me as it did to him. Grandfather left behind some trinkets. Apparently he had intended to give this to you several years ago as a token for your help in Azuna, but never had the opportunity to do so. You should know that he spoke of you often fondly and held you in high regard. I know he would appreciate this making its way to you at last. It is certainly his sense of honor, or his sense of humor. Grandfather loved to bring joy to others and loved to laugh. Hopefully this will help you do the same. Stellagosa. Some ancient blue dragon wisdom passed down to you in the form of surely found amusing. Hold a yes or no question in your heart and call upon it. It just summons a mini whale, a mini drake. Okay. So I guess I will bring the letter to Caligos. Oh yeah, I also managed to finally get a BOE from the raid, which I should really sell as soon as possible before the price keeps dropping. I also got like this ring from the vault. I chose a ring because of the fact that it would allow me to just upgrade any ring that I got in the raid up to a high quality. It's not really a very good ring. It just has a high item level, so I can upgrade shit for free. But yeah, I should really sell this before the price drops. Like, it's probably already too late. The price is already probably pretty low. It's okay. Problem is though, I'm not really playing the game properly, so I might forget to pick it back up. It really doesn't make that much money, but oh well. Still better than nothing.
Anything exotic, bring it to me.
But yeah, I actually thought I'd finished the questline in this zone, but it turns out I actually haven't.
Request your assistance in cleansing the sulfur.
Do you require my assistance? Oh my god, tonight it was so annoying. In the raid, like, we just, like, got completely fucked. like, we didn't do anything. It was so boring.
These shadow flame elementals are threatening to spread their taint to the caverns at large. Stamp them out!
Alright, what you got?
It's good to see you.
Sakharov is no more. His hubris left him vulnerable to the dark influences that have assaulted our flight for millennia. Just like Nefarian before him, I believe that Emberfall seeks more answers than what Rathian and Rebellion are able to give. She may need some assistance.
The winds guide you.
Sakharov.
I am sorry for the friend you lost.
As you said, he chose his path. And yet, though he was deeply misguided, Sakharov deserves a farewell that befits the Drakthir he once was.
Of course. I will go with you to the place he fell.
There are still dangers remaining in Aberys. We should not let them travel alone.
Agreed. Champion, will you join us? This is a path best walked together.
Yeah, I should really show you the raid at some point, but I just can't be bothered. Because it's going to probably be a pain to do.
Speak your mind.
It's going to probably be a pain to, like, do the thing.
You stand before the
My Black Talons pushed our advance, but the conflict rages inside. Prepare yourself.
Until next time.
Seal yourself out of Aberys has darkness. Has darkness within and without.
Very well. We will meet again later.
Let's go. Alright, what's in here? Weirdly enough, one of my add-ons stops me actually being able to see how broken my gear is. If like my gear's broken, it no longer shows up. But as always, I have no clue which
I
add-ons
knew of
actually do it.
Deathwing's corruption when I was still in the shell. But I had no idea how deeply it ran.
Father
Dearest.
pursued his goals with relentless conviction. He was never fond of half measures.
A trait you admired?
In some ways, yes. But now, seeing what it can lead to, I am less certain.
Sirs,
Your report?
loyalists remain in the experiments wing, and the laboratories are still infested with warped beasts.
And the other wing.
We're holding against the Jarden, but it is still heavily contested.
Thank you, Kavya.
It's still recharging.
But is it though? It doesn't specify where I need to go
You
now though.
stand before the rightful heir.
What did I get? Emerald, okay.
Such twisted malevolence. The air is thick with it.
That ends today. This is the final culling.
Was it like this when you hatched? Were the others truly so far gone?
Worse, they weren't haunted echoes he'd left behind. They were devoted followers of the bleak future he'd led them to.
Question is, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Cause like, the quest suggests that we go down to the, like, just return back to where he died. Which would be jumping down here, but like, it mentioned that like, there's stuff like in the labs. Maybe there isn't, who knows. I guess I will just head down. I don't think there'll be anything else in here. Thing is, if I in a combo with that, and if the door's shut, then I'll have a problem. Yeah, the door's probably shut. Like, that waterfall's probably the shut door. Did I equip my crown? Nope. This waterfall just usually isn't here. Like I said, invisible wall, because it didn't specify where I needed to go. So I think we need to go to the two wings first. There's no lasso back up, so yeah, I don't really know. Like, it's like the fact it didn't specify.
Come now.
I suppose I
Speak.
can do the cutscene
Tell
actually,
me of Azeroth.
because you wouldn't have seen it actually, would you? Since I never actually did the raid.
I was your loyal soldier, father. Did I not uphold your legacy? Was it all just an illusion?
That fooled us all.
Empty promises, leading us only to oblivion.
Such a disappointing cutscene from such a quest mob. He has no relevance. There was no need to make him an end boss. He was literally just a quest mob. That's what I needed to do
Is there something you wish to discuss?
to continue. Fuck's sake.
Learn from the past. Look to the
FFS! Now I can't get back up though. My friend, you know me better than anyone. You were there when it came to be. My birth was anything but natural, but I was crafted much as these creatures in here were crafted. Many died painful, tragic deaths so that I could live. This callousness towards the living is something I wish to eradicate. Callousness towards the living. Take this and use it to destroy any intact specimen tanks we encounter. Nothing deserves to suffer like this.
Never let your guard down.
These suffocants shame themselves and the black dragonflight. It is clear that they are willing to die in service of my father's dark machinations. Let's not disappoint them.
Mistakes were made. I am here to
Yeah, I
correct
jumped
them.
down, that was a mistake. I do have one way which would get me back up where I'm to die. I have two ways, but this is probably the fastest. And it doesn't work, of course it doesn't. The fastest way is probably just Hearthstone out. Then, no, the fastest way is probably kill myself. Annoying that we had to see that cutscene before it would actually give me the quest to actually go the paths, because I just didn't know where to go. But yeah, like, the game's pretty much dead, as you can see from the amount of rares that are up. Oh, it's Fire Festival. I might as well do that when it's next month so I can get Battle Pass progress.
Great to meet you.
Because like you get about 500, but like since it's over 2 months, you actually get 1,000 worth of points, but like you just don't get them in the same month. So I can get half the thing done by just doing
Request your assistance. in
Midsummer
cleansing
ship.
the Sulphur River. Put these creatures to rest.
Annoying as well, they say the lockout. We might eventually kill. Hopefully though, if they actually manage to kill the boss, I'll get the mount.
Flame elementals are threatening to spread their taint to the caverns at large. Stamp them
Didn't
out.
do too bad. Let's go back in.
Seems our fates are in.
I was expecting this just to be a really short quest. I didn't expect us to go back in the raid. In truth, there isn't really that much of interest in here. But I don't really want to do it on LFR. I suppose I could probably pug a normal group, it would probably be fine. I think I did the first wing of LFR. But yeah, I've heard that like Nefarian fight is really fucking annoying on LFR. Yellow. then perish. But technically, if you actually run LFR on like all your ults, you got a small chance of getting the mount. But it probably is really small. I've never managed to actually get a raid mount from LFR. What is he doing?
What is this?
The Georgian's body is gaunt and wasted. Its life energy siphoned away by the hungry machine that powered the dark laboratory. Perhaps there's other Georgian imprisoned here that could be spared from this horror.
The Jordan are ruthless adversaries of our flight, but to be imprisoned and have their life siphoned away, just too cruel a fate.
Not true.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
How many do I have to free? Just free 5 of them. Okay, just don't respond. Dumb. Be free from your mage prism. Finally free from that blasted mage prism. Presumes to die painfully.
Pitiful creatures. Did Father truly hold so little regard for life?
He cared only about forging a future in which the black dragonflight would dominate.
I need a target.
As I have done.
You are not him, Rebellion. You wish to see our kind thrive, not dominate. It is an admirable pursuit.
Thank you, Rathian. But I must do better.
Shit. If I die, let it be in battle. You're both dead now. Surprising you lived. Then perish. What you got?
And you are? My wits are my
Ruffians Black Talon may not be frontline soldiers, but they should be able to take care of the rest.
I will claim my rightful place.
Be free from your mage prism. If I die, let me die in battle. Technically don't really need to bother killing the others. Oh shit. Be free from your mage prism. It's not really bad if you instantly die.
It's too far away.
Extremely heated core. What?
Target.
Throw the napalm to eradicate specimen tanks and what comes out of them. The extreme heat caused by this custom formula will ensure that nothing remains. It will eradicate all forms of life. Except for it doesn't seem to eradicate all forms of life, it's supposed to. But let's see if it works on them. Not even a dent. By the power of the void. Boom! Void splashed. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop attacking me. I did not engage you like you were a camera, motherfucker. And you're dead. Finally free from your mage prism. What's this? Specimen tanks. Okay, there are... No, those are just specimen tanks. Where's the last guy? Oh, we did free the last guy, okay.
Can I trust you?
May they find honor in death that was denied them in life.
We are not bound.
I can also use these flagstones to actually upgrade my gear. Since I haven't been playing the game, I haven't been able to really get flagstones. Seems the bosses do drop flagstones though when they get defeated. What? The tank didn't get destroyed? Fuck. Damn it, there's a lot of enemies here. Let's just hope they're too distracted. Fighting amongst themselves. Fuck it, I guess we could fight through these, they're not very strong. What's that? I think it's missing texture. Yeah. Fuck, it's too slow. At least these beasts aren't very strong. Okay, heading deeper. Fucking specimen tank. Finally, the suffering of these abominations has come to an end.
Disgusting creatures. Unnatural aberrations.
They had no choice or agency in their creation. Neither did I.
Rathian, I did not mean...
Do I disgust you as well?
We have not known each other long, but I can see that you are every bit the dragon I am. If I have ever made you feel otherwise, I am truly sorry.
Well, thank you, Rebellion.
My Black Talon Force continued to secure the laboratory, but I think that we're done here. We have secured some sliver drakes to take us down to the central platform. From there we can continue below to where Sakura fell. I'm certain Abyssian and Emberfall will benefit from our presence.
Learn there are some serpent drakes stationed at the top of the experiments wing for us, champion. They should see us safely to the lower platform.
talking to my brother about the sliver drakes, and it was just like, why do he agrees with me, why the fuck don't they have the white customization option? It just doesn't make sense. Like, why they're white in the quest beforehand, and as soon as you get them, they turn black. And he agrees that they look far better in the white form. But it's just like, why is this not an option for them? It just doesn't make sense.
Target something first.
Alright, where's the sliver drakes? There they are. So look, even here, they're the white version. Why are they not available? Oh, so if I got a bit higher, I could have made it through there. The invisible wall was only at the base. What are you doing? Ah, shit. Rocket fuel leak. From the void we come. Not. I wonder if it still hurts. Nice, the water doesn't hurt anymore. Looks like I can't swim very deep though, because the water when you're in the raid hurts you here. So you can't really look into it properly. But it's actually really shallow, interestingly enough. Also, my Path of Frost doesn't work on it. Door's stuck, though. Door is stuck.
I confess, this is the last place I wanted to revisit.
It's pretty cool here.
I could say the same for this entire facility.
Well then, let us get this over with.
So look, it's a pretty cool room. Only problem is you have to make sure to jump onto the platform, because I don't know whether if you just walk, whether you'd actually fall. So I always have to jump every single time, because I'm not 100% sure whether that would actually make you fall. I've never tried just running off it. But yeah, there was a cool window here before it got broken during the fight. Because Sakharov became a weird form, which does not show up in the journal. Like his final form is like looks really fucking weird, and he just doesn't show in the journal. But still, he's a quest mob, so he shouldn't even be in the raid anyway. He should have died in a quest.
There is honor in service.
Good you made it. I could use your help, Adocap.
We must rise.
Emphal is mourning. In truth, she has been grieving for Sakharov for some time now. The way forward is for her to determine. The way forward is for her to determine. We can only support her along the way. There are shards of Sakharov's signet scattered all over the room. Would you gather them? I believe she would appreciate the gesture.
Be careful.
Emphal looks up as you approach.
May his name be ever remembered.
After what he has done, why treat him with such respect?
He was Drakthir, and his memory will be a lesson Instead of helping our people heal, he led many to despair and ruin, chasing the illusion of Neltharion's power.
If only Sargeras had taken Deathwing's tragedy to heart, and understood that his legacy was poisoned long ago.
It is time for the Drakthir to make our own path.
Where do you hope it will lead?
Far from the shadows of the past that have haunted us, and free to build a legacy of our own. To a future you inspired me to believe in, Abyssian.
Even the most painful moments have something to teach us.
Neltharion was my teacher, my father, and my commander. I aspired to lead the flight as he would have, unable, or perhaps unwilling, to acknowledge the true malignancy of his vision.
I never knew Neltharion. Only Deathwing, invading my nightmares, reveling in the certainty that I would become as twisted as he was.
That is not who you are, my brother.
I thought my destiny was to guide our flight to its future. And I shall, but simply as myself, not as an aspect.
Nor shall I seek that mantle.
It would seem your days of hiding are over for good.
I am humbled. May your trust and faith in me guide my every step. For today, we emerge from all the shadows that sought to sow doubt and shame within us. The Black Dragonflight's legacy is ours to create.
Whoa!
I am glad you are here.
Grief is a painful burden to bear. It warms my heart to see Emberfall emerge from her sorrow and focus on her people. The pain of her loss will ebb in due time. We need to inform Alexstrasza and the others of what transpired here, and of the future of the Black Dragonflight. With all that you've done to ensure that we have a chance of a future, I would like you to be there.
Aspects watch over you. These are trying times.
So, anyone got anything to say?
Seem familiar.
Okay, I guess we just go. So it seems Emberfall, no, Abyssian is going to become the aspect, which honestly is a very predictable outcome. Made the most sense. Oh, there you are. We didn't wish to begin without you, Addercap. I was gonna say, where the fuck is Ysera? Where is actually Ysera, though? Like, what's she doing?
It is good
She's
to
just
see
vibing out the land of the dead. She just
we
like
must
finally get
rise
to
above our own
vibe.
conflict before we can soar.
Okay, let's go then.
I am the future.
You ready to
of the
begin?
Black Dragonflight.
Yeah, thanks for waiting. Okay, no cutscene.
Welcome home, my friends. What news from Aberys?
Neltharion's abominations have been eradicated. Sadly, not before Sargeras succumbed to corruption and had to be struck down.
A heavy price to pay, but a reminder of the cost of seeking power.
That is a lesson each of us has had to learn.
Indeed, my brother. And by confronting the darkness of our flight's past, we have found its future.
As I had hoped you would. Tell me.
We believe Abyssian is the right choice to lead us.
His wisdom and compassion will pave a new path forward for us all.
I agree. And do you accept this charge, Abyssian?
I am honored to do so, but I will require my general and my diplomat at my side.
Then let it be so. Come, take your place among our council.
Among Us!
Earth Warder. Citizens of Valdrakken, hear me. From this day forth, Abyssian shall serve his people as Earth Warder and aspect of the Black Dragonflight.
These are trying times.
I'll save this for when we can get the 70% increase. A new path, but one I accept gladly.
Aspects want your will.
Because there's a time when there's a 70% rep buff. Like if you look at the calendar, if you go to here, no, at this point, it's a crossover between the Midsummer Festival and Darkmoon Fair.
Let us work together.
So you can get a 70% increased rep because you have the... Actually, it wouldn't be 70, it'd be 20% for that because this doesn't affect Nifn rep for no reason. Just because Blizzard think it's a funny joke. What you got? A symbol of hope. Champion, Abyssian, Civilian and Rathian have come to an agreement of who should lead, and we are presenting an unified front. All three were quite eager to speak of your contribution and aid in the Zealot caverns as well. It seems that they have also come to agreement that they could not have succeeded without you. High praise indeed, and well deserved. Please stay a little longer. The other aspects and I have matters to discuss, and I believe that you should be here as well. You know what? We'll try and give Kalag the letter here, since he's right here.
I'm glad
We can't give him the letter. Good to see you again, Anakin. I'm going to try and give the humanoid Kalag then, at the other spot. Like maybe he'll accept it if he's over there.
Treasure the gift you have been given.
Would you like to see what your hard work has brought, Anakin? Show me everything.
Through great heroism and resilience, the threat of Aberrus has been quelled. The Incarnates sought to use our fallen brother's memory as a weapon to divide us, turn us against each other, and weaken our resolve. They failed. Confronting these shadows has only made us stronger. Look upon us now. For the first time in an age, 5 aspects will take up our ancient charge once more and stand beside the mortal champions who have aided us at every turn.
I forgot that she's actually the aspect, isn't she? Like, Ysera actually gave her aspect thing to her daughter.
For soon, Azeroth will welcome from the dream a symbol of hope, and together we shall protect it.
Yeah, I forgot that she got turned into an that Ysera gave up her aspect thing to her instead. That explains why she's here. I still have much to do, but the sight of the 5 united aspects fill my heart with hope and joy. Thank you. Your part in this will never be forgotten. And she opens a portal into the dream. Let's head down and do the other quest, and then that's pretty much everything. I just wanted to do these quests because, truthfully, the next patch is coming out fairly soon. I'm pretty sure, like, the next, like, the 10.1.5 comes out on, like, the 11th, I think. Well, it makes sense, that's when the Sanctuary ends, so it would make sense if the new content came out after they stopped letting you get rep. Where are they? Oh, they're probably upstairs a little bit on that balcony. Mini Alex straws have been mini. Being roughly the same size as me. So, when I saw we were hurting other dragons, I knew that I was on the wrong side. But what drew you to the cause? You do not seem dishonorable. No, I was unhonorable. It drew me. That drew me to the cause. The treatment of the dragonkin seemed dishonorable. We cared for this land for centuries without the dragons, but we were reduced to mere servants when they returned. So I joined the rebels because being pushed aside, except to serve as those that through the dragons had, though the dragons had never left. Apologies, my queen. An urgent matter requires interruption. Inquisitor Emera, what did you report? The rebels are stockpiling explosives beneath the city to collapse the abastruct. Explosives in my home. You must stop them before they do something unforgivable.
Aspects watch over you.
We found the rebels are stockpiling a huge number of bombs beneath the Valdraken's aqueduct. We need to stop them.
Honor.
I managed to infiltrate a rebel camp down in the Scale Watch Cavern. It seems like the other camps expect for frequent wagons coming into the camp with their contents covered. Eventually, I was able to discreetly make my way to where the wagons would be unloaded. The rebels are stockpiling bombs, but it's even worse. They're piling the bombs against the pillar directly underneath the aqueduct that Frontier hold. Meet me down there and we'll find a way to stop this.
Victory in all your battles.
I'll come as well. You'll need help. We're at Scale Watch Caravan. We'll meet you at the Scale Watch Caravan, Alacant.
The aspects have returned.
That's useless. Oh, I haven't actually upgraded my thing this week. I should probably head over to the upgrade thing and see what piece of gear I can upgrade. I might be able to change that ring into an actually useful one, maybe. Doubt it. I think rings are one of the few items that can't actually be put into that machine.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Trinkets, yes.
Also, I'm not 100% sure whether replacing the this ring is actually beneficial, or whether this is still the strongest ring.
Pretty trinkets.
Yeah, my ring can't be put in. Fuck. Alright, what we got? We got I think the cloak. No, the cloak does change. 7%. This doesn't seem to actually increase the power because it goes from haste to mastery. Like, this actually lowers its power, if I'm right. Because I need haste. But the cloak is an upgrade, so... Didn't I already change the cloak into this one? Yeah, I'm positive I did. Look, it says it comes from the raid. But this is an upgrade. Nah, I think it was the legs I upgraded. I upgraded something that was like a massive upgrade. Like, went up by like 10%. I guess it will go a cloak. Would have been nice in the cutscenes if we had this cloak. Wait, why is this an upgrade actually? Well, it's better anyway, I don't care. If it says it's better, and I don't have anything better to do. Might as well spend my things. kind of a shame that these things get lost, because they can be used for transmog. So it's a shame you can't use the older versions, because I could use it to change stuff into like old tier.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
But I want to just... I don't even know what I want to do.
Trinkets, yes.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Adaka. Let's put a stop to this threat.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
You seem to be in time, Adaka. Let's put the stop to this before the aqueducts get destroyed. It's possible to avoid some fighting. The camp is heavily guarded. You'll have to fight your way in. It's more difficult to take prisoners, but I know a spell that should make it possible. If you're able to take prisoners, do so, but do not risk the aqueduct. We must stop them bombs. We seem to be in time. Adaka, let's put a stop to this before the aqueducts are destroyed.
Aspects watch over you.
I wish we'd never had to raise arms against the fellow dragonkin. Adaka, we should be allies, not enemies. Unfortunately, their leader, agitator Zolak, made the choice for us when he threatened the aqueduct. Fight your way inside the cave and put a stop to agitator Zolak by any means necessary before he can set off those bombs. Then bring back his detonators so we can secure it. Once we have that, the scale one will be able to remove the bombs safely.
Go in service.
Aspect's grace shine down.
While you're putting a stop to the bombs, I've got some ideas on how we can learn more about what's driving the rebellion. If Alex truly wants to find the cause of the rebellion, we need to hear out the rebels. To do that, we have to safely detain the rebels that want to kill us. While you think that, that's very much harder than resorting to violence, and much more dangerous as well. But I have experienced this when I left the rebels. Orain Darkwater cast a spell to bind me totally. It worked and I paid close attention. I've imbued the spell into a ring. You can use it to bind them safely. It should work anyway. Use the ring to bind the rebels to the void. The rebels seem to have a lot of signs and flyers around the cave. They're probably using it as a way to keep everyone aligned to their purpose and motivated to fight. It's hard to keep a large group unified around the cause, especially if they use sustainable methods like bombing civilians or destroying water sources without a steady stream of reinforcements. Let's get a bunch of their propaganda. It may tell us a lot about what they're thinking or who's telling them on what to think.
For dragonkind.
Aspects wish they'd listened. Okay, I guess he just needs to be weakened. Or he just was enraged. Well, when can I do it? Does he just have to get out of enrage? Well, he's dead because I have no way to stop him. I have no way to stop my ghoul since my actual ghoul is out. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't know if it's because he wasn't weakened. Yeah, I think it was... I will not yield to the dragons. Like, I think they need to be weakened before we use it. Or I'm just getting really unlucky. Yeah, I think I might just be getting really unlucky. We'll try on a weakened one. Whoops. Might have weakened him a little bit too much. Why? Oh, it's on cooldown. Holy shit, I can't do this. My overpowering form is too strong for them. I hate this. Like, I think I've got to weaken them before it works. Nothing infuse the room with an elemental binding spell, use it against the things. I just don't know what to do, because, like, the ring has failed every fucking time we've used it. Every single time we have used the ring, it has failed. Like, there hasn't been one time this thing has actually done anything. Fuck, well, it's probably gonna fail again. Let's just not damage him, see if that makes a difference. Like, what am I meant to do? Because the game bugs out as soon as you fail to get the ring. Great, great.
It's not ready yet.
Like, the fact is, I right-click on them to, like, just target them, and it's like, yeah, you use the ring. Oh, it actually worked this time. You've beaten me, but I will not stop the rebellion. Yeah, I was just getting extremely bad luck. Dragon voice of the dragonkin worth. The dragons believe they are worth more than us. That's why Sarax had sacrificed himself for a dragon egg that might not be viable. They said that she's a hero, but she's really the victim. Investigator Buzz. What are these initials though? ESROIB.
It's still recharging.
The S might not count. ERO. I don't know. Do we need these rebel supply crates? Can't prevent the Auspec's downfall.
It's not ready yet. It's still recharging. Target something first.
Okay, that served zero purpose. Probably won't even work on him. From the void I come.
I'm out of range.
Well, that was too much power. He got vastly overwhelmed. Alright, what we got? Dragonkin voice 5. And so we swear one and all to the rebel cause. No ruler but oneself. No purpose but independence. No flight but flightless. I will not have you use the bomb. My kin will carry on the flight. Rebel detonator. Zora planned to use the Sidonia and collapse the aqueduct, bringing water to Valdraken. the dragons returned expected us to be what we were, but those who chose 100 centuries will. We charged, we grew, we served them no longer, and are safe serfs no longer. We've chosen our path for 10,000 years, and we will do so again. I'm defeated, but the flight will carry on. Then perish. Interesting though. It looks like we can actually get ones that we fail to capture if we mind control a different one.
I'm out of range.
Might and right. The dragons have ruled us because they're stronger than we. But together, in our great numbers, we're stronger than they. It might make right, then we are right, and if we have courage to rise up together. Does the ring actually exist? Yes. Nobody cared who I was until I used the ring. The ring of domination.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
Behold, the ring of domination. Zoval's ring. Behold the power of Zoval's ring. Why is it not working? Alright, what was our last thing? For 100 years they left us alone while we tended their island, guarded their cities and roads, and kept the place they have represented their abandonment 99 more times. Should we welcome them with open arms and obey as before?
Ours is a solemn burden.
We were able to stop Zalak is the aqueduct safe.
Glory to all.
By stopping
dragons.
Zalak and receiving his detonator, you have secured the aqueduct both for Valdrakken and the life pools.
Guard against chaos.
Chaos, chaos.
I have lived to see them return. May the waters
This is the more difficult way, where every rebel we've captured instead of killing is a chance to end the violence and save lives.
honor all dragons.
Have you gotten a good sample of their writings?
Until we meet again.
These seem mostly to be written by Inquisitor Balfun. I met her once when I was in the rebellion. If we can find her, perhaps we can stop her from inciting such anger. I'll also be able to look through these for any codes or ciphers from my rebel days they may still be using to see if we can find out more. Good work. Well, I told you there was a cipher, I just couldn't be bothered to work it out.
Aspects watch over you.
We've been sending the rebel prisoners to Steel Cliff ramparts. It's a barracks with where the Valdrakken city guards, the Scale 1, are based. So there are plenty of guards to keep them from causing harm or escaping. Head over there and see what the next step is to put in a permanent stop to the rebellion.
Go with the assets.
The aqueduct is secured, Arcat, thanks to you, and our prisoners are being taken to Scale Cliff. They won't get away with anything in the Scale 1 base. Valdrakken's finest may even allow them some freedom. Where is this base? It's over there. prisoners will not talk to me. They see me as an enemy. Perhaps you will have better luck.
Where there is life,
Thank you for coming,
there is
Araka.
hope.
I'm here to discuss with the prisoners why they wanted to rebel against the dragons. Please join me and see what they have to say.
Life endures.
My goal is to see this rebellion brought to an end, with as little violence as possible. To do that, I'll need to understand the root cause of the rebellion. These rebels have certainly come to resent the aspects and the dragonflights, and while we had to use force to protect Valdrakken, that hasn't brought about any end to the rebellion. I'd like you to speak with the prisoners, ask why they rebelled. I will accompany you to hear the reason.
The balance must be maintained.
Hello?
We serve once more.
What else do you want beside my What else do you want beside my freedom? Why did you rebel against the Drakens?
Aspects watch over
Why
you.
didn't you ask to serve? We didn't ask to serve the dragon. We didn't choose to serve the dragons. We simply commanded to against our will. We wanted willing allies, not forced subjugation. It seems we took their allegiance for granted.
The waters.
I have no desire to speak with you. Why do you rebel against the
Until
dragons?
we meet again.
I do not see any reason. I do not see any reason we need the dragons. They left us this land for 10,000 years, and everything was fine. That hasn't occurred to me, but surely they see we need to work together to protect the Isle.
The Isles welcome.
It's enough to lock us up here without talking to you as well. Why do you rebel?
May the flights
Every time
protect
there is
us.
a war, the dragons send us off to die in huge numbers. They want us to fight for them, but what do we get from this? So many dragons have died to protect Azeroth over the centuries. I have viewed it as us fighting together, not just sending our troops to war.
I'll listen.
What else do you want besides my freedom?
The world will
Valdrakken
change.
was our home, and the dragons pushed us out when they returned. We always fought that Valdrakken as our home. We must remember it was the home to the dragonkin as well.
I'll listen.
Is it enough to lock us up here without me talking to you as well? Why do you do it?
Farewell.
I have my own dreams beyond the flight wars for the dragons. I have never considered this. I do not wish to prevent them from sharing their own dreams. Can we be back to Captain Darren at the entrance to the ramparts? I'd like to discuss what the rebels are saying. Hello.
What is it you seek?
I might not agree with their reasons, certainly not the violent methods, but I have a new understanding of why they want change.
From pain we draw.
That was enlightening, to say the least. The rebels we talked to had a lot to say, which I wouldn't have anticipated. I have my thoughts on the situation, but what did you think of their grievances? As neither dragon nor dragonkin, you bring a certain objective to the matter. I'm so tired though.
Treasure the gift you have been given.
Huh? What's this? Do you think the dragonkin agreements are legitimate? Tell her that they need to serve! Like me. They haven't been treated unfairly. Like, I'm just gonna do the neutral path. Because, like, they have grievances, but most of them, like, they really aren't that bad. Yes, I can definitely see your perspective. And what do you think of their claims to be equal with dragons? that they do not have equal abilities, that they think. Yeah. Thank you for your insight. What do you feel is the right way to resolve the situation with the rebels? An occasional holiday will smooth things over. Crush the rebels! Nah. This is probably the best option. I can tell that you're skeptical of the rebels' claims, as am I. But I hear what you're saying. They may be a way at peace if we hear them out, and if there's any chance to see a peaceful way without further loss of life, we will try and achieve it. I'll consider your advice. Thank you, Arakat, for your
Fair
aid.
skies and strong winds. Safeguard all life.
Madra has deciphered the rebel code and the paragrams that you found. Okay, let's put a stop to the blasphemous incitements. Okay, Mandra has been going through the propaganda you retrieved. Using the ciphers she knows from her days as a rebel, she found a code message that will lead her to the rebel, to another rebel camp, where Balforon is stirring the stirring up rebellion among us. Anyone she can. Mara and Inspector Emma are already there. Go join them and see if we can finally put a stop to the rebellion.
Be safe.
I hope the exertion proves more useful, my queen. Indeed, Arakat helped me understand the rebels' mindset more clearly. Well, that helps us to finally defeat. Will that help us finally defeat them? No, but these rebels are from our flight. It's my hope that we won't need to defeat them. The rebels are finding their way here from Scale Watch and other locations based on the same cipher Maladri found. Arakat, now there are far too many rebels for us to stop Balfron without your help.
Serve well.
Captain Darren informed me that Alexstrasza wants this done as peacefully as possible, and I've heard Alexstrasza is considering granting the dragonkin more rights, or even freedom. Instead of fighting our way through all the rebels, when peace may be on the horizon, I'll spread the word. Tell the dragonkin here that things are changing. Perhaps some will lay down their arms or choose to leave, but be prepared to deal with those who insist on fighting.
Victory in all your battles.
I never gave up hope.
Lafmod doesn't have anywhere to go from here. Arakat, hopefully we can all put this rebellion behind us for good. Arakat, we need to stop the quells from the inciting rebels long enough for us to be heard. We need to stop the quells of the incite. Yeah, the leader Balfman seems to be giving the quells a degree of autonomy. With that glowing staff, gather up as many of them as you can, so you can keep reproducing her words. Once they're out of commission, we'll confront her directly, but we don't want the quells to scatter and continue spreading the message. Quills, not quells.
For dragonkind.
I don't think I've ever seen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. I couldn't really read quills correctly.
Honor all dragons.
This is it, Arakat. As one propagating the ideas that's driven the rebellion. If we stop Balafurn, we'll see an end to the rebellion. Try to bind her with my ring, though. You'll likely need to weaken her first. If she's willing to surrender, we'll bring her to Alexstrasza. I imagine the Dragon Queen will have a lot of very choice words when they meet. Inquisitor Balthmer increasingly writes propaganda to incite the Dragonkin rebellion.
Until we meet again.
So how much health do I need to reduce it to? Okay, we just need to use it when she's on 50 health, 50%. Otherwise, infuse the ring with elemental bind and use it against her in the Mist Vale. Oh shit, catching the quills might be hard. Nope, they're not that fast.
I see.
Here's some propaganda. Diplomatic discussion. Can it be? Are they willing to listen? Spread propaganda. Spread propaganda. Our struggle for respect and recognition is finally over. Hear propaganda. It's like, I refuse to hear propaganda. I'm blind to this world. Your death will be swift and slow. The fuck am I saying? Quill! Do you want to hear some propaganda? If they can do them peacefully, then I'm all for it. I'm done fighting. Shows the Dragonkin that Alexstrasza is planning to make changes. You want to hear some bad writing? Didn't have any effect on them. Fuck, it had no effect on both of them. The Dragonkin should have listened when they had the chance. Annoyingly, the casters are fucking stupid. Alright, look at how fucking stupid this. Fireburst, 30k. And then proceeds to deal another, like, 30k on top of that. Like, the casters hit so much harder. Shit. For so long I've served. If the peace can be kept, then I'll do it peacefully. Dragons have listened when they had a chance. The quill is gained. Ah, shit. Had no effect on him. His brain is too smooth. I'll never forgive the aspects of Faramore. You'll never forget the events of Faramore. Ooh, actually that might be too strong. I can't really use it on her. The dragons will be made to understand this. Oh, wrong one. Let me use that. Oh, she's not much below it. Okay. There we are. Now she is. Alright, I surrender. I'm prepared to discuss an end to the rebellion. If the dragons are reasonable, I'll make a case to Alexstrasza directly. Shit. Then perish. Our struggles for respect are finally over. this? Report back to Alex Strauser.
The Isles have awakened.
That's great that so many stopped fighting. Too bad for those that didn't, but if you told me the camp full of rebels was largely going to lay down their arms, I wouldn't have believed it. Alex Strauser will be pleased.
Go in service.
If you didn't gather up those quills, they'd keep it in sight in Dragonkin, and we keep having more rebels to deal with. Thank you for putting a stop to them.
Go with the asset.
How did you get here? Thank you, Arakat, for helping us understand the rebellion and for bringing Bafalon here. Thank you, Arakat. You aided us in opposing the rebellion from the beginning. Now Valdrakken is safe, and more importantly, I see that the dragonkin are treated. I'll see that the dragonkin are treated with respect they deserve.
The red dragonflight will protect this world.
My hope, Arakat, is that our work to understand the rebels will allow us to find a path to peace. My concern is that if we are not able to come to an understanding with Baphomet and other rebels, may see her as a martyr for the cause. Whatever happens, you have my gratitude for your assistance throughout the rebellion. Alex Strauser conversation. Oh shit, this actually might go bad.
Life endures.
I hope Baphomet can see the way forward for Dragonkin. Baphomet, the rebellion has gone for long enough, as has our poor treatment. I've asked Arakat to bring you to the seat of the aspect so that we can discuss the rights that you, the respect you deserve. I'm glad that you've come to see reason. We have fought long and hard for Baphomet. This discussion comes in spite of your violence, not because of it. Dragonkins, including myself, including your rebellion, are now dead because of your rebellion. Many of them were innocent, and none of them needed to die. But in talking of the rebel prisoners, I've come to see the treatment of Dragonkin have been at these times have been disrespectful and unfair. We dragons must hold ourselves at a higher standard, and should begin treating Dragonkin more friendly as equals. That's what I fought for. You, however, still have to pay for your crimes. My actions were to make the plight of Dragonkin known, and how many of your own kin were sacrificed so you could make this plight known. However, it is understanding that you have a way with words and quill. Yes, that I do indeed. From this day forward, I will invite you and Dragonkin to join and work for us, not a demand or a request. With respect, as part of the flight, not a mere servant to them. If you are willing to put your words and your quills to work, explaining the new reality and grant invitation to defend Azeroth. Yes, I will do that for my people. Then I deter the sentence with you to do this work. As long as the Dragonkin has honoured the pact, I will. Mara, your assistance has been invaluable. Would you be willing to take up this invitation to serve alongside the dragon to protect the Isles of Azeroth? My queen, it is honourable by your request, by considering my past aiding with the rebellion. I will consider your request, but I must decline. I will take my time to see the dragons will is equal to our relationship. If the Dragonkin are treated fairly, though, the Isles overall, perhaps I will return my aid. It's much harder to change actions than to make the purchase. I see, sorry to hear that, but are you completely free? Make a choice. You will help. Always welcome should you change your mind. Oh my god. Everyone speaks too fast. Why don't they just have voice acting? The crisis has been divided us to do a better understanding of each other and driven me to be a better leader. And we couldn't have done it. Could not have found a way to peace without your help, Arakat. Thank you.
From pain we draw strength.
Fucking hell. Well, I think that's everything except for the Kali letter. We could also head over to a check on her if we want as well. I kind of got bored. That should have been easy, but no.
Come see what I've done up today. I'll have more done up for you later.
I don't know. I kind of can't bother to read them.
You got a nose for a good deal.
Oh wait, I remember now. These are like the other things. Okay, where are we going? We'll check with Callie and Top, and then we'll go to Callie. We'll go to both the Callies. We'll go to the Callie here. We'll go to the Callie in the thing, and then we'll go to the person in the Pandaria place.
I stand with you.
Okay, I guess we'll just make it over there. Just open a portal into the dream, that'll be much faster. For a second I forgot where the reference even came from. I should maybe do the raid just to show the reference, even if I can't actually do the fight. Actually, I should be able to now.
Trinkets,
I'm pretty sure that Gift Naru is probably strong enough now to actually do that fight. That's the problem, I need to heal the boss, and that's my only healing move. Especially as Blizzard are raised,
These ruins are teeming with magic.
a raised herb, or a raised first aid.
I stand with
Nope,
you.
still can't give it to him. Dark Caves have been the new home for the Blue Dragon Fight Brigade. Do I just use the letter next to him?
Dearest Calic, it was never ending, getting to know grief. It was deeper than
So
the
loud.
oceans of Azeroth, more twisted than the sands of time, darker than the void. Stranglethorn was a welcome distraction. Here, however, rekindled a hope I thought lost. If grief decides to visit Dawn's Blossom, I will meet it with my life. Someday, let's fly over Azeroth again.
Many deals for a friend of the Brummels. Seems like you.
Okay. Let's open a portal into the dream. We have many portals. We just have to hope. Let's just hope that because I set my heart on Jade Forest, it'll put me there. Because I can't actually control where this one goes. Nice, it worked. Look at this monkey. Maybe I should try and... see if I can beat one of the things. Here we are. Came back to her.
Oh, hello.
Can't express how happy I am today after spending time with you both. But about what? But about the matter you've come for. She didn't do anything. This is so sad. Alexa played Despacito. But we'll see if we can get a Zandalari. It's unlikely, but maybe. Maybe no one's trying to farm these. Most of the rares are up anyway, so we might be able to get one of the things. War Scout, but I need the other one. Die. Not the War Scout I lead, it's Warlord. Yeah, it's not up, it never is. There's multiple of them around, but everyone just ganks them all the time because they drop mounts. So there's probably the thief that does it. Vile human being. Not even human. They're so disgusting. So what are they doing? Pretty sure that's just it. No, I just wanted to finish off the remaining quests before the next patch. I wonder if the next patch brings the new Invoker spec. But yeah, I'm getting too tired to continue, so... Night!